sociale sono impegnata, mi ha colpito molto il tuo non sul motivo non mi pronuncio, posso solo dirti che 30 centimetri è quel che fa per me. Incontriamoci stasera, incontriamoci da me, incontriamoci stasera. Conoscerò le mie fantasie, certo non dirà di no. Domani le mie amiche mi farò, sono tutte maritate e si annoiano. Lo sento già alla porta, ho il cuore in gola, gli apro la sua vista, già mi innamora. Sappiamo i convenevoli, mi spoglia già e di un tutta eccitata butto uno sguardo là. Ma la mia curiosità solo guai mi porterà, l'apparenza a volte inganna. Presa, gli amici non crederanno che era quasi inesistente.
gets me there. I have my share of despair. I have my share of despair. I have my share of despair. Pray to the Lord that He gets me there.
Give me a dream with no hands. I wanna have a beautiful day. Give me a dream with no hands. I wanna have a beautiful day.
Nope. Still doesn't count.
Give me a dream.
All right, people. I'm live now. Okay. It's on the camera. Yeah. Watch your mouth or get out. What? Daddy's gotta go bye-bye. Daddy's gotta go work. Good morning, everybody. You say good morning? Good morning. Then get out of my lap. Those are your options, man. Alrighty. So we are going to, first off, we are early because I have some errands I want to run later. So we're running early. Also, I don't know how long we're gonna run because somebody is rather clingy. And also, I don't know. What? Go to work! Goodness gracious. Go tell Daddy to get out of here. Go tell Daddy to get work.
Father, go away.
Go tell Daddy to get to work. No. No, he has to go to work. No, Daddy has to go work.
I think he's gonna take off today.
He says he's gonna take off and then he never does. Ow! You're done! No, you just rammed your shoulder into my face. That hurt. Ow. No, you hurt me. Ow. We're clingy and we're rammy. Ow. Ow. Alright. Let's play some Sims. Of course, I got the cat cam all set up and then she ran away. Duh. Let me unplug that one then. Remember to. Ow. That really hurt. I'm gonna deactivate it for now. That's what we're gonna do. Alrighty. Let's see where we're at. What we're doing. Ow. That really hurt. Why is my audio not working? Still not. Okay. I know I have the right stuff plugged in. So let me make sure. I don't hear it in my headset either. Okay, but you can't be a jerk. That hurt me. Now he's just gonna sit here and be grumpy. Get to deal with a grumpy misters. Bye, babe. Love you. Have a good day. Fun. Always is, isn't it? All right. There we go. Now we can hear things. Funny how that works. Okay. So I think I sent just about everybody to bed other than Mom and the baby. Dude. You're not gonna sit here and make a whole bunch of noises. I am streaming. Oh, now you want to play Xbox. Go play Xbox with Bubba. Go. You can't be yelling and screaming out there either, though. Go play Robots with Bubba. Or Craft. You can make Bubba play Craft with you. Well, then go see what Bubba's doing. Alright. Friday, guys. It's Friday. We can do this. It's Friday. I'm just gonna keep repeating that. Just being like, it's Friday. We can do it. It's Friday. He is definitely sensitive today. For sure. Buddy, you gotta let the Xbox turn on. Look. No, you just gotta let it turn on, buddy. Look, Bubba's got it on now. I don't. We're just gonna hopefully let him figure his ish out. Hey, look, it's Friday in the Sims world too. That's perfect. Okay, we are getting close to school time. If I remember correctly, Link is an adult. We did age him up into. That's crazy that we already have our third baby as an adult. Okay, and then Neo is a B student. His homework is complete and he has a skill to level 4. Where is your homework? Out here. That's kind of obnoxious. And he can't do extra credit work. What if we maybe order some school projects? Is that cheating? Is it cheating to buy the school projects? Do we have to wait until they bring it home? Rowan, Bat Wheels is on this TV. Or you can play Robots with Bubba. Okay. Then sit down. You want to play Craft? Where's the... Have Bubba set up the Switch for you then. Yeah, you can play Craft all by yourself on the Switch. Well then, come sit with me, but figure yourself out. You want the Switch? Okay. Here. Will you plug this into the Switch charger, please? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Okay, so we put his homework back, at least. What about Crash? Crash is also level 4, has his homework complete. He's an average B student, so maybe Monday. And then Bonnie, we literally just aged up into a tot. And Mom, toddler. Hey Braxton, you want to know what my youngest baby's name is? It's not a normal person name. They're named after video game characters. All of them. My first baby's name was Cortana. And then I had Laura from what is the name of that game? Tomb Raider. Then we had Link from Zelda. Then we have Crash and Neo from Crash Bandicoot.
Yes, I like that one.
Then we have Bonnie, who's from no, Red Redemption. They're games.
Wait, which one?
Maybe, I don't know. And then our newest baby's name is Sonic. Sonic?
There's multiple Sonic games.
Really? He's still Sonic the Hedgehog in all of them. Do you want Sonic? You want me to turn on? Are you gonna sit with me? Yes? Okay. Are you the star of the stream today? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So all three of our kids are ready to go to school. School. We Link, who is awake, he's an adult though, so we don't really need to do anything with him. And baby is awake. Feed the baby. Change diaper.
Oh, vaya pu. Coimba. La fara original. Oh.
Shush.
Wrangler.
Rock. Bounce.
Roby.
Kuat.
Shorg.
What are you
Shyla.
Level 9 of parenting. We're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. And then she needs to pee and get some leftovers. We're gonna have her make some pancakes for everybody. And then you can go ahead and get off the computer for me. And come paint something. Get that taken care of. What is spoiled in our face? What is spoiled in our face? Nothing's spoiled. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll have him do it then, I guess. We need him and Mom to make a ridiculous amount of paintings today. I really want to get them to at least 50K so we can move. And we're not doing too terrible when you consider we already have 42. That's pretty good for a 100-week challenge. But beautiful. And we made 94 simoleons off of it. Hey, I'll take it. He wants to volunteer, maybe on a Saturday, and get to know your sister. Well, she did just move out. You did have all that time. But it is kind of like having different people once you're an adult. I have a very different relationship with my brothers now that we are adults. Okay, boys are awake. They have about an hour until school. They need to eat. Get some leftovers. You can take a shower and use the bathroom and get some leftovers. You can get leftovers and then come take a shower. And then you two are ready to go. Please don't. It's not funny. Please don't. And then baby's awake again. Turn it down.
No sooner.
Oh, love Sim Baby's crying. Not. Who's that? I don't know. Anyway, Alright, let's see if we can. Okay, alright now. That's fine. Yeah, if you could put your pancakes away and take care of your baby, that'd be great. Rowan, you can get down and go watch Bat Wheels, or you can sit with me. But I can't have this you hanging off my shoulder. Here, you want to turn the other way? Look, well now you can watch Bat Wheels. Stop, look. See? Now you can sit with me and watch. Stop! What is your issue? Stop. What is your issue? It's not nothing. It's obviously something. Alright, I can't even.
Zona. Debitu.
It's not funny. It's because you're being a butthead.
Oh.
Are you up or down? Get down. Get down. You're sliding off anyway. Get down.
Zephyr.
No, I'm not playing these games, Rowan.
Oh, you're bad.
No, I'm not playing games with you.
Oh, Ripinubu. Glumba?
We make him mute for a while, I'm not gonna lie, because he's gonna throw this tantrum, and I'm not. And I don't know how much of it you're gonna be able to hear. Let me turn my headset volume down. Okay, is that better? Hold on. It's just unfortunately one of those days. For him, for me, for us. And it's my fault. I woke him up this morning. I was weak. And I woke him up. And I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but apparently it is. So that's what I get for thinking. That's all I gotta say. Okay, twins went to school. So we'll have you listen to teacher. The younger two are asleep. Which means we can have you do a pop art painting. You don't need your homework anymore. And you can do a landscape painting.
Luna. Oh no.
Whoa.
The pink bib. Ignore it.
Elka Ganoy.
Neo's like, listen, I also have a bajillion siblings. Just blame it on me. It's fine. Lunch is almost over when the class bully notices the bib on the floor. He can't wait to find the little baby who dropped it, but the new kid says nothing. And neither does Neo, who may have just made a new friend. Cool. I'm all for friends.
Yibs.
I'm hoping, like, Bonnie was a hot mess pretty much all last episode. We were trying to get her aged up, and it just was not happening.
Yibs.
Um,
Ah.
so she was kind of a hot mess. So I definitely want to, like, get her a little more taken care of today, I guess, than not, to be honest. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, let's see here.
Oh.
Ah,
Clonkas.
wow.
Clondi.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So I wear like a fitness tracker sort of thing called Visible. And what in the world? Change color according to your body's level of glucose. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. Is she awake? No, she's still asleep, so she's fine. We'll get something for her. Oh, here's Kitty back. Let's see if I can get a better angle of her. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Oh, you're running away, jerk. Well, at least I can get the cat cam all set up then. She was just sitting on the printer. Okay. So Link, you can go to the bathroom. Ugh, I got hair in my mouth. I think I complained about this yesterday too, but like my Sims will not like autonomously go to the bathroom, and it's really annoying. Like they'll just stand there until they're about to pee their pants. And is probably one of the most annoying things ever. Use the bathroom. And then do another painting. Rowan, you need to stop now. Yes. And Link is getting a call from Peach. Yes, because you wanted to get to know your sister anyway, so you can chat with her. Crash is mental level 7. Which is excellent. Eh. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Baby is awake. Let's just go ahead and wake up Bonnie. She's all but done sleeping anyway. And she didn't have any skills. Yeah. Because we just aged her up. So let's all right. That hysterical moment when normally you just like ah, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna wake her up and then mom can bring her downstairs. Or Link. Get Link to get you. No. Leave her alone. And come take care of this baby. Feed her. Him. Feed him. Change his diaper. Rock. Make some silly faces. Talk. Who at. All that fun jazz. And that is legitimately just as much to get his needs up as it is to get her parenting skill up. What does it matter? Why did you just start freaking out? Bonk. How are we sitting? That's how we're sitting? Okay. Okay, he's gonna bring her down and then let's stick the pancakes out for her. Put those back. And she can grab a serving. And then when she's done eating, he can take her back upstairs. And you, sir, can sell that and make another one. Did she get her pancakes? I think so. Excellent. Let's paint that. Sounds wonderful to me. Not. Okay. Get rid of those. Excellent. We're so close. Guys, I think we're moving today. I think we're gonna move today. I think it might be one of the last things that we do for the day. Did you eat? Okay, you are still eating. So you're doing good. And then when you're done, like now, you can ask for potty help from mom because you're gonna need that and you have to potty. I didn't even realize that part, but she has to potty too. Laura Spawn would like to come over and hang out. Sure. Join the chaos. I like that our children are just like, hey, I'm gonna come hang out because I know mom has a million children and yeah. Alright, she's gonna take her upstairs and potty train.
Shibes.
And then when she's done potty training, she can come harvest all of these.
Balo.
And supposedly they don't need water. But I don't know how I feel about that. Link, invite your sister in. Or give her residence keys. I'm surprised we haven't given her residence keys yet, but we'll make sure to do that for sure. Oh, she just came over to take a bath. Love that. Not. And then she can do abstract after she's done with that. Bonnie, my dear, how are we doing with skills? Need to get the mail too. Link can come check on the baby. It's just a dirty diaper. Come change a dirty diaper, dude. Alright. So in the new house, the movement skill won't be near as big of a deal for our tots because it's they're all the tots and the infants are on the first floor. Specifically, so we didn't have to worry about this. But yeah. Alright. Let's do communication first. That sounds good to me. Come babble to the bear. Alright, boys are back from school. We have a B student and a B student, which is pretty much what we figured we'd get. So, why don't you guys come play? You're too tense to play chess. Can you guys play video games? Never too tense to play video games. Alright, Crash and Neo can come play video games. Link, you can sell this for me. And then you can do another one. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate it. What is mom doing? Mom needs to come eat, clean out the spoiled food, and then get leftovers. And then I would really like to sell those. That needs to go in the trash. And then, since these don't need fertilized, we'll get rid of them. And then we will open up the toy box and see what toys we already have in here. and go from there. Open. Okay. We actually have 2 of these guys, so they can go. And then we have one of these. We don't have one of these. So that can go up there. But those can get sold for sure. Uh-huh. Do you just live in my lap? Yeah? Okay. And then when the boys are done playing video games, you can go to the bathroom. And then I would like for you to do your homework. Although it's Friday. But yeah, I do. I want you to do your homework. Please do your homework for me, please, sir. Can you please stop that? I don't like when you mess with the strings on my sweatshirt. I don't like when you play with the strings on my sweatshirt. I also am empty message.
Sure. Luci.
Did I tell you to do homework then? No, I didn't. What do your needs look like? You're good then after your fun is done, so you can do your homework then too. You can do another painting for me. How are we doing? What are we doing? She got to communication level 2, almost level 3. So let's finish that. Let's babble a little bit more, my girl. And then when you're done with that, she won't even need all of those interactions with the bear to get her communication skill up, but it's fine. Link is almost done with his painting. Mom is just about done with hers. Link, come sell this for me. And then, why don't you get some leftovers? Mom is supposed to be drawing. How are we doing, Bean? Did she get level 3? She did. She got level 3. Okay. Come play with the ball then. I'm like determined to get a clip, another clip of one of my toddlers getting hit in the face with a basketball because I just think it's hysterical. I'm a bad person. And I feel like it happens at a lower level skill, so. Is baby playing with the ball? Yeah. I'll probably miss it, which is sad, but it is what it is. I got way too many other people in this household. Okay. Back to check on mom. Mom is chatting again. Why don't you come play some chess with Laura then? Because you want to level up a skill so we can finish leveling up your logic. And oh, of course she's gonna leave now. Whatever, you can play. That's fine. No, play some chess and do a painting. Okay, wait, what did it say? Okay, Neo is within range to get the responsibility. And he has manners. So actually, why don't you come and... Is that Neo? Yeah, that's Neo. How about you teach to say sorry? And then you can go ahead and, let me see. Your emotional control is really good. Why don't you do your extra credit work, and then if you could come do some yoga, that'd be great. And then Bonnie is, she's doing good. She's thriving. She's already almost level 2 of movement, which would be great because then she can go down the stairs. And we are about $600, 600 simoleons away from our goal, which is awesome. Baby is crying. Link, why don't you come take care of that, actually? Bottle feed. Change diaper. Coo-at. Bounce. Shush. What is mom doing? Mom is still playing chess. You can do a large one later. And you, yeah, can come take care of the food. That would be great. And Bonnie is a level 2 of movement, which is awesome. Because that means we're like kind of halfway there. That's awesome. And then once she has, once she has the movement skill, then she, you know, you could go sit on the couch and watch it, and you wouldn't have to worry about me blocking the TV. Just saying. You feed the baby? Pull your favorite and feed the baby. Ooh. Link got parenting level 2, but somebody else got something else. Crash reached mental level 8. Excellent. And you're gonna teach him to say thank you again. Or to say sorry for his conflict resolution. Crash is finally going to do his yoga. And Link took care of the baby. You can resume your painting for me then. Bonnie's doing awesome. She is getting tired. So we'll probably let her sleep. after she's at this point. She, like I said, she's level 2 movement, so she can get up and down the stairs by herself now, which is like half the battle. And the baby's crying. Needs a diaper change. When is it her birthday? Or his birthday. His birthday. I keep forgetting Sonic is a boy. Well, I keep forgetting Sonic is Sonic, so Sonic is a boy. Did we ever get a notification for his birthday? Because I'll age him up if I can age him up. But I don't think I got a notification for it. Yeah, no, I never. I never got a notification for it. So, oh, there it is. It's Sonic's birthday. And I have been struggling this whole time.
Yeah, so,
You want to watch Pubstruction? You want to watch Craft? Or you want to play Craft? Give me the boogies. Give me your boogers. Boogers, 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 boogers. You are a booger. Are you a booger? I'll turn on puppies. I can turn on Mika. I can turn on Minions. I can turn on Paw Patrol. Or I can turn on Sonic. Do you want to watch Shadow? You want Sonic? You want the cartoon or you want the movie? Oh, we're missing Sonic being aged up. He's gonna be, he's not, no. He's gonna be intense. We haven't had an intense baby yet, and I feel like that's definitely something. Personality is intense. Boss baby? You can't. You want Tails? Sonic? Sonic? Shadow? Give me a second. I'm sorry. I heard you. Hold on. What? Cat Hero. Oh, the Paw Patrol with the cat pack? With Paw Patrol? I don't know what you want by Cat Hero. Here, watch Power Rangers. Or, oh, you want PJ Masks? You want Dinosaur? There you go. You can go sit and watch? You go sit on couch? Nope. Still gonna sit in my lap. Okay. Then go sit on the couch and watch. I have this heating pad that I'm arguing with, and it's not even on. There you go. Okay. Crisis averted an hour into stream, but you know. Okay. So he just aged up Sonic, and Sonic has the smile milestone already. He needs fed, so get fed by your brother, and then you can get put to bed by your brother as well. Did you reach, and you just reached level 3, so you're good. Just go to sleep. Thank you, Bean. Nope, you don't have to keep doing that. Just go to sleep. Oh my goodness, is my sim actually peeing autonomously? You'd never believe it. Okay. She needs... Go ahead and take a shower, and then you can cook something again. Because I feel like we're gonna run out of food really fast with, one of the boys is a glutton, but I can't remember which one. I think it's, Crash. And I think that puts us, yeah, that puts us over 50. Can we get to 55? 55 or 60k would be even better. And we're only an hour in, so like I do kind of want to move them, but at the same point in time, like I want to wait. So, we'll see. I guess now is like the best time to do it because it's a Friday. So we don't have to worry about the kids doing school or sleep or anything like that. I just thought about that. Okay, well, let's let her eat and do another painting, and then maybe we'll talk about it. No, you can't sleep. You were supposed to feed your brother. Like, I didn't realize that that's complicated. How are we doing that? You are a hot mess, my dude. Okay. Pee. Shower. Eat. You don't need to set the table, and you can be done doing yoga. But thank you.
Yes.
Mom just started her artwork. And we're gonna completely gut this house and sell stuff and get rid of stuff before we probably won't sell it, but we'll throw everything in our inventory and sell it when we get to the new house. Which is why I wouldn't mind having a little bit of extra room, monetarily. Yeah, you better be taking care of your brother. Did he eat? You still didn't. Oh my god. Feed him. Feed him. Feed him. Feed him. Feed him. In case you didn't get the message, feed the baby. No, don't try to go night-night. Your brother needs to feed you.
Nubu. Chumcha. Chumcha.
I don't care. Ta-da! Fixed it. He didn't want to take a bottle. Too dang bad, kid. You're taking a bottle. Okay. And then, Mom, you're doing pretty good. So do another painting for me.
Gedna. Yapta. It's stuff. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can start getting rid of everything. I do that. Angry baby. Okay. To build mode. So after we okay, so I don't need all that because I do have that. Or do I? Let's take it all with us. Just in case. I don't need the windows. A lot of it is just gonna get sold, but I'd rather sell it out of my inventory than go looking for things and not be able to find them. As long as the house stays above 25, I don't think we need to sell anything. We are a little over, but I would be willing because, like I said, we do have necessities. So some stuff can get put back. That can get sold. And we need all the birth certificates. Granted, that's not a lot of them yet, but it kind of is. So. And then I don't think we have anything like. I think the computer is the most crazy expensive. Or her bed. Even her bed's not that expensive though. Oh look, we can sell that way. Yeah. Um. Okay. Oh, we almost forgot that one. Um. We can sell that. And then we should have enough money. So, let's go here. And go here. And, alright, I guess we'll just use Link to do it then. And, move household. We're getting a new house. So excited. New house. Okay, so I built the Our funds are only 68. So we need to bulldoze the house. And then move. Okay.
Nah.
Build mode. Bulldoze. Bulldoze. 76. Which is crazy. Also, what is the size of this lot? A 20 by 20. So we couldn't fit that house on this lot if we wanted to. But okay. Phone. Travel. Move. Alright. I think we probably will just put it on the lot that I originally built it on in Newcrest. I built it on a different stream. Yeah, this is the one that we started to build. And it just didn't really work out for us well. Let's do this one. Confirm. And then we're like a grand short after we. We'll go into our household inventory and get some stuff, I guess. Can she resume that actually? Ew. Yeah, just put the toddler down for a second and resume that for me. Because once I sell it, hopefully I'll have enough. We could also. We can get rid of one of those. Get rid of one of those. Uh, what? I don't know. They have something they have to do this morning. What else do we have that's expensive? Pretty sure I already put a burglar alarm. Get rid of the TV. We can get a smaller TV. Okay, we should have enough money now. And then from my library, is it this one? It's not this one. That's my mint gen house. Alright. Well, maybe we're gonna be doing. I could have sworn I saved it. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't. Okay. Um. We're gonna go on a little hunt here for a minute. So let's see what I can find. Okay. Save and exit. I didn't. I wanted to exit to save, not the game. Silly. Silly, silly. Oh, I guess I can show you guys this because it's my sim self. I just didn't wanna. It's this one. And yeah, it's 75,025. So we will have enough money. Okay, so I need to upload this to the gallery then. New spawn point. Oh, is it because it says that it's modded? Maybe. Okay. Exit to main menu. Good morning. I started early this morning, probably because I'm going to not run as long. Sorry for missing your chats, by the way. It is supposed to ping, and it did not. But I started a little early because I'm gonna stop early. I have some errands that I want to get done. And then we've got a pretty busy afternoon, so. All right. Okay. So our family lives here. And I kind of decided last minute. I threw it in the Discord server. I wasn't sure if that was really loud. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to stream early today or if I wanted to just kind of forgo streaming today, but I have fun streaming and I wanted to play. So I would have sat down and played anyway this morning for a little bit. So might as well stream it. Okay. So then open the gallery. And from my library, we just saved it. Okay, lots. There it is. See, there it is. It's the 100 baby home. It's because it says it's modded. So let me make sure everything is ready to go so it doesn't yell at me. There we go. It might still yell at me, but that's okay. And then actually place the house now, Sam. Place. Furnish. And there we go. It is not much from the outside. I will fully admit that. Like I said, I wanted to know how much money we were gonna have before I got too crazy with it. So yeah. Okay. So this is our new 100 baby house. Okay, so already we don't need mom's bed. I may switch out the showers. Thought I grabbed those. I guess I did not. Okay, so we will switch out the showers for sure. That was one of the first things that I wanted to do, but I wanted to make sure that we would have showers that worked. There's that. The rooms are pretty barren right now. That would be because I wanted to make sure that we had enough money for the actual house. And then from there, I decided that we would kind of do whatever. So, we had like an office chair, didn't we? Yes, it's right there. I'm just dumb. And then the computer, where'd the computer end up? There it is. And then our plants can come out here onto the front porch. As long as they, yeah. Because we can upgrade these. I swear I had more plants than that too, but whatever. Okay. Put you here, and you here, and you here. You can come stand with this guy. That works. Ah! Really? Thank you. Okay. These can just go. Because I don't keep them at all. We don't need the beds. We don't need the changing table. We don't need that. We don't need that. We have cribs down here. So we don't need those. And we have bassinets upstairs as well, so we don't need those. Those are graduation or diplomas. But we only have 2 of them, and we should have 4. Just saying. That has a door to there. So I guess we can put these here, maybe? That works for me. We'll throw this here. Don't need that bed. Don't need that bed. We could throw this here, make it bigger. I like that. We can get rid of this top bed here. I didn't put defender lights in here at all. I did just realize that. We have 5. We're gonna need more than that. But that's okay. Defender lights aren't bad price-wise if I remember correctly. And then you kind of gotta put them everywhere because you never know, like, when a teen is gonna sleep in the bed versus when a kid is gonna sleep in the bed. And if it's a kid, you can get the monster-proof beds. There are like monster-proof beds or whatever, but they don't normally work that well for me. So, okay, everybody's got defender lights now. We can sneak the toy box. I feel like the toy box should go out here, actually. Tot toys can go downstairs in the tot room and out here in the hallway. I don't think we need another drawing set. Where are we gonna put our birth certificates? I guess we can put them over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm actually going to move this over some, and I'm going to use this couch. I'm going to put it out here just as like another sort of seating area situation. And that doesn't work either. Ah, okay. That works. So we'll do that way. Don't need beds. Lots of kid artwork. We're actually gonna get rid of these ones just because they're not. And then I feel like Mr. Raccoon can go right over here. Oh, that's right. We do have another bathroom down here. Forgot about that. Sell that. And do me a favor and put in a good tub. We also have one over here that we need to. Boom. So the double beds, doesn't really matter. Also for the double beds, they don't like to sleep in the same bed unless like it can get a little tricky when you have two Sims trying to sleep in the same bed. So as much as I would love to do to the double beds, it doesn't really work. And I also personally have had a lot of really bad luck with the bunk beds not working. Um, so yeah. I choose to do the single beds. Also, like in the grand scheme of things, I have way more beds than we need, but I wanted to make sure that we had enough. So like there are 4 infant beds. I don't ever plan on having 4 infants at the same time. There are 4 tot beds. That one's a little more like possible, but still don't want to do it. Yeah. And then between both bedrooms, we have 7 beds. So like all of our kids in the house, you can have 8 Sims in the household at one time. So you could, in theory, have your matriarch and then 17. So like we are set up for like whatever our situation ends up being. Which is why I was like trying to build up the money to buy the house, was because um I didn't want like this was what I put down in here was like the bare minimum that we would need, in my opinion. And then okay, we have a smart trash can over there. Do we have one over here? Do we need one over here? I feel like we should put one over here just so I don't have to drag through like the walls or anything. Just sneak it right in there. That sounds good to me. Did we do potty training? We do have potty seats, so we don't need these. But this was basically how I like wanted to do the move. Was to take everything and then just kind of adjust. So we're doing pretty good. We don't need that. We have 2 of them over there. We are gonna change the color of one of them because I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of boring otherwise. There we go. And then we can do some pictures in here. I like that. I think that's cute. Yoga. can go out here. I just realized that I never put stairs back here or a fence or anything. So let's see what we can do here real quickly. Sorry about that. Fencing. And then let's take that and put it in here. Okay. And then we have a bookshelf, which we have done nothing with yet. And I think we're going to put it right here. Can we move you over? Okay. How about final call? That's how we're doing that. I think that that looks a lot better. I think that that looks a lot nicer to do that. So we're going to do that. And then, oh, the chess table. Well, we could move the little baby playmat here and then put the chess table here. That works. I don't know what that chair is for. Somebody remind me what that chair is for, because I can't remember. But I know as soon as I delete it, we'll need it. Like that's usually how that goes down. And then we'll actually do one more of these guys here. Boom. Can I move this? Yes, I can. Ah! Put the window back. Thank you. Because I'm pretty sure if I move this half tile, I can fit another one in there too. And they can still hopefully get to it. We could also put these guys here and then just move the door over a smidge. But I'm not really sure what else I'd put out here except for more plants that we're probably gonna forget about. But you know, whatever. Okay. And then a mirror that can go in mom's room. I want to do at least one more computer. But I kind of wanted to. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Kind of wanted to see what I was working with first. So let's get rid of some of that. And put this here. And then for a bookshelf up here, we can do, okay, we can put a baby there. That there. Throw that there. That. We can do 2 plants up here. And then we just have random kid photos from school. Which, like, don't get me wrong, love them. Love them to death. However, I don't necessarily have good places to put them. Boom. We're also going to change some of those ones so they're not so repetitive. Okay, perfect. And then we can just get rid of, or we can put this one over here. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. It's not perfect by any means necessary. Not even close. However, I'm pretty happy with it. We worked hard for it. I like this desk. And it's cheaper. So I love the Comfy Gamer. And then we'll move the laptop in here for Mom. And we will get a junkier computer out here for the kids for now. Eventually, I will replace it. Not right now. Okay, we are going to move this to sit right here. And then I want to put a dartboard. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough money. I only have 345, or I need 345 and I don't have that. So, all right. Well, we're out of money. So this is our humble abode. I'm sure we will fill it with more stuff. I'm sure we will add a ton of stuff, but that's what we're working with right now. All right. Let's get put Sonic there. Let's turn everything on auto. Bonnie, what do you need, Bean? You need to eat, you need a bath, and you need food. Okay. Mom, come give her a bath then. And then you, gentlemen, can go pee. You can sleep in this bed and assign it to yourself. No, not that one. You can claim this one. And then you can go to sleep. And then you can also go to sleep. And then while we're in here and we have everything placed now, I want to save as well. Save. Thank you. Alright.
Yibs!
Oh. Oh, we're lagging. My game just crashed. The game crashed, not the computer. Yeah, I'm still on stream. My game just took a shit. There you go. I fixed it. I fixed it. That is my first game crash on stream. My Sims game doesn't generally crash. Alright. So let's see if that save just went through or if I'm gonna cry for the rest of the stream. I'm getting my pouty face ready. Yeah, you can get breakfast. Perfect. What do you want for breakfast? Nuggets. Can you warm up some nuggets for your brother? Alright. So, everything's saved. We're in the new house. Thank God we saved when we did. Oh my God. Okay. Because that took me like 20 minutes of just moving stuff. Okay. You're supposed to be giving her a bath. What? I don't care. Alright, cool. Well then, use your diaper. You want peanut butter jelly? You don't want nuggets, you want peanut butter jelly? He doesn't want nuggets, he wants peanut butter jelly. Just make both. He's a jerk. Alright. So there. And then mom can change his diaper and put him to bed. And then, okay. And then Bonnie needs food. She needs a bath. Have Link give you a bath. And then do we... Okay. So then after mom puts him to bed, then she needs to come cook. Because we have no food. Because apparently the food did not move over. Which I have expected, so I'm not like crazy upset about that, but alright. Nuggets. Rowan lives off of nuggets. Yeah, that's fine. You can just throw the Uncrustables in the fridge. He is a nugget monster. So, there's actually, long story short, he has a lot of markers that kind of flag him for possible autism, which, whatever, he's Rowan. Definitely frustrating, definitely learning curve. But he's ours and we love him and he's just him. Anyways, so chicken nuggets are like his safe meal. Chicken nuggets, peanut butter and jelly, sometimes noodles, but even that one's kind of iffy. Those two are like nuggets and peanut butter and jelly are like his go-tos. And then so we always have them, but he prefers a specific brand and a specific company. So I think I need to go get more. I don't think we have another bag of them. And they're only at the one store because they're like made by the store. It's like an older grocery store. And they like butcher everything and they do everything. So their nuggets are really good and like by far some of the best that I would prefer that he eat. And at the end of the day, it's protein, so I can't be too upset. He does uh oh, there's definitely demands. Demands for sure. This kid can eat chicken nuggets, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Um, and then certain depending on who's home, depending on who gets the nuggets, depending on how he's feeling that day, depends on the only thing this kid will change about his nuggets is his sauce. Sometimes he'll use ketchup, sometimes he'll use barbecue sauce. He loves his Chick-fil-A sauce. Chick-fil-A sauce is like his main one. My favorite food, so my favorite food is complicated because if you had asked me a year ago, I would have told you like macaroni and cheese or Alfredo. This past year, I had a lot of stomach issues. I had to cut out a lot of dairy. I had to cut out a lot, or I cut out all of my gluten because I found out that I have celiacs. So we've definitely found some replacements. So by far, macaroni and cheese and Alfredo are still kind of my favorites, but they're not the same, and I completely accept that. So like a quote unquote normal person who can eat all of these foods would probably think that what I eat is gross now. My favorite food by far now is anything taco related. Um, tacos are my favorite. Um, we just ate taco rice the other night, and then we ate leftovers for it last night as well. But that's literally just like ground beef taco seasoning. We put corn in it. I put um, black beans in it. Sometimes I put tomatoes in it. I did not have any tomatoes this time, like crushed canned tomatoes. I usually try to mix those in, and then rice and cheese and sour cream, and it's like the inside of a burrito. It's the best. But yeah, that's by far my favorite. The other thing is like especially with uh, a lot of other cultures, um, the pasta is not near as heavy. Italian, obviously, but like um, Hispanic culture uses a lot of rice and corn, which is awesome because those are things that I can eat. So, I do not want taco rice for breakfast, but thank you, bud. Chicken nuggets are right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, he's making peanut butter jelly for you. Um, I can't I can't do like Taco Bell anymore. Like that'll destroy my stomach. Um, who doesn't like pasta? Right? People who can't eat it. But even people who can eat it. My guilty pleasure, I have to figure it out because it's killing me. Okay? Okay. Um, my favorite, absolute favorite go to um like so I have certain meals that I just like. I'm like, this is exactly what I want, what I need, what tastes good. What like this is the only thing my brain wants to eat right now. However, with all the diet changes I've had to make, I can't eat most of it. And the one that I'm trying desperately, desperately to figure out how to recreate, I guess, is Red Lobster. Red Lobster? Olive Garden. One of them. I'm not sure which one. I think it's Olive Garden, actually. Um, they have this Alfredo tortellini chicken dish, and it is insane. But I can't eat it because of the gluten. And the other thing that's crazy, homemade food is better for your health. 100%. 100%. We do a lot more cooking at home now. Oh, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, R6. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, we make a lot more food at home now. because I can't eat a lot of like fast food and stuff. So it has definitely been a turn for like the better for our family in general. We do eat a lot healthier. Um, and it's just been very interesting. Go get your peanut butter jelly. Where? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you? Here, give it to me. You want it warm? Take a little bit of foil, wrap it around like a little envelope, and then drop it in the toaster and toast it for him. Because it's frozen. Alright. How is she still awake? I'm surprised she hasn't passed out yet. She eating. Yes, perfect. Okay. So we can put that in the fridge then. Did mommy? Whoa, we did like a full 360 there. I was not prepared for that. Do you need to eat? No, you do not. Do you need to eat? No, I think you just did. Okay. Put that in there. Put that in there. We have a dishwasher now, so our Sims can do dishes. One of my least favorite chores. No, you need to eat your food, Bean. The food that you stole that is in your inventory. Yeah, that works. Just be careful when you pull it out because it's going to be hot. Just turn the toaster to like the lowest setting so it just warms it up for him. I am good. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome. I'm probably not going to be on stream too much longer. I will warn you. Probably like another 40, I mean, not too much longer, I say, but probably like another 45 minutes or so. I got some errands I need to run this morning. Got some errands before our busy weekend. What are everybody's plans for the weekend? It is Friday, guys. Friday. I love Friday. Yes. Are you eating? Could you please eat? Stop talking to mom so that you can eat. Mom, go find something to do. You need to pee. Go pee. Mom, go pee. Ta-da, pee. And then, actually, did she just fart on her baby? I think she farted on her baby. Okay, we need to reset this kid. Bonnie is just a constant reset, and I don't know. Nice, nice, nice. I'm down for that. I do that all the time. Rowan and I will just like in the evenings once all the big kids have gone to sleep, we'll just decide to go lay down and we'll watch Twitch on the iPad. Or YouTube, whichever, depending on if we're farting on the baby. Very normal. I mean, they are kind of like right at like butt height, so that's just kind of the way it is. My 3-year-old, he's 3. Rowan thinks it's hysterical when his dad farts on him, so we have a good time. All my kids do, to be honest. They yell about it being gross, but they all think it's funny. So. Link, do you just not have the life skills to pick a bed? So now you have to take an angry poop. Okay. I'm gonna assign that to you. And then after you take your poop, you can go to sleep. Because I get it. Crop testing a 3-year-old. Yes. All the time. It's great.
Well, Goinji.
They'll be like, oh, sorry, dude. That's what happens.
Healtha.
Glory.
He thinks it's funny. He likes to fart and then he'll like make eye contact with you and he'll be like, did you hear it? I farted. I love just how everything is funny to kids. I don't know how else to explain that. Is that our rose bush? Okay. So what if we move? Because I think these are birds of paradise. They are. So let's move our little rose bush over here. And these will be roses over here. And then we'll do the birds of paradise over there. I felt so fancy saying that. And I don't know why. And just the birds of paradise. We'll plant them over here. I don't know. Just made sense in my head. Maybe we've just been watching too much Paw Patrol and I've been listening too much to the Earl of Barkingburg. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. And that's parenting for you. Plant. The baby is awake and angry. Why are you angry? Well, I'd be angry too if I woke up and I was still tired, man. Go to sleep. Is it warm? Warm enough. I am American. I live on the East Coast, in Pennsylvania, right outside the capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. So I am 100% American. I don't even know it. Your chicken nuggets are right there with your sandwich, whichever you want, dude. But yes, I have never been out of the country. Honestly, I've never been off the East Coast. And I would love to travel at some point. But that's probably like, honestly, 10, 15 years from now. I mean, if it happens sooner than that, great. But like, I got kids, and so it just kind of is what it is. I get to spend this time with them now and make these memories, and I will still be young and thriving when I can travel. So I'll take it. Because, like, in the grand scheme of things, right? My youngest child is 3. I cannot have any more babies. Had all that stuff taken out. Didn't want it. Awesome. Honestly, I can tell you for sure that you have a better educational system as far as you knowing where I am in the States versus me even knowing where your country is. Do I? Of course. Of course. I could not tell you what I could tell you very little, honestly. I know, so like fill me in, okay? Because ignorant American here. I was told that for Australia, there is like a part, there's like part of it that like people actually live at, and then there's like the rest is like safari, not safari, but like wild. And some of the stuff that you can come across out there is insane. Like the spiders. I have heard the spiders over there are absolutely insane. And I can tell you for sure, as an American, these little spiders are enough for me. Thank you. 95% is desert and uninhabitable. Okay. So I'm not crazy. I feel like I had heard that at some point, but I was like, I don't know. But like again, I live in America where we're just like, but I want to be closer to work. So that farmland, it's not farmland anymore. We're building houses there. And yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching. But yeah, that's crazy. So can I be like the touristy American? Have you ever seen a kangaroo like in person? Is that a thing? I've seen them in a zoo. That's it. Um, what was that movie? Kangaroo Jack? Like the boxing kangaroo or something? I don't know. I'm old. Superman. I saw my AirPod in my pocket. I slept with my AirPod pod in my pocket. That's awesome. What? Cat car? Oh, okay. Because you're watching PJ Masks. Okay. New Zealand, but moved to Australia. That's cool. I I want to go everywhere. New Zealand is on my list though, because New Zealand is where they filmed the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies. So I would love to just get lost in New Zealand and explore. Um, Loki would love to do it, but it would give me such anxiety. I would love, like, the idea of it sounds amazing, to just drop everything and start over. But the amount of anxiety that that would give me, like, I'd rather be here doing what I do now. The spiders were the worst when you moved there. You've gotten used. I don't think I could get used to the size of them. Spiders and I do not get along. I don't like spiders. Spiders wig me out. Like don't get me wrong. I will 100% kill a spider for my kids. But if it is just me and Justin, Justin is the one killing that spider. It's the cat car. Yeah, I don't think I could get used to them. That would be insane to me. So I would definitely have to look, but because there's so many different there's so many structural differences between the states and everywhere else. Healthcare, that kind of a thing. But the states is getting insane expensive. I don't know. I think some people are thriving right now in the states, and I think there's a lot of us that are just scraping by and doing what we can. So, right. Very rare the big ones come inside. No, I wouldn't go outside then. There are spiders out there that could eat me. Absolutely not. Nope, not doing it. Like, I'm gonna stay in here on the inside. That episode of SpongeBob where he's just like, I'm just gonna stay inside. Photosynthesis. That would be me. Uh, the bigger states, yeah, Texas, California, probably Florida, New York. I'm not that far from New York. Kind of, I mean, the nice part about living in the Northeast is more people have a general education of it because, like, Philly, that's where, like, the East Coast is where Europe came first. So, like, there's a lot more information, I guess. I don't know. I I love to see new things. I just don't have the funds to do it. So here we are. But I think that those experiences are worth more than you could ever spend on them. So, Yeah.
Gibbs.
Maine is close. Maine is like the not quite the tippy top, but is it? I don't you might even know better than I do. And that is the American educational system for you. It's not too far though. Depending on where you want it. The other thing is traveling states in the United States is like traveling countries in Europe. Um, so like you in Europe, you could go 2 hours and be in a different country. So where I live, I can travel an hour and be out of the state of Pennsylvania. I could travel 6 hours and still be in the state of Pennsylvania, like going one direction. No, we don't need passport. You don't need passports. You don't need a driver's license or anything to pass state lines. I was just talking more like time distance wise. I mean, I have my younger brother lives in Virginia, and it's like 2.5 or 3 hour drive. And honestly, that's not that bad. The other thing that I'm really jealous of is your guys' trains go everywhere. Um, yeah. I just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm at the end of the day, I sit here and I say these things and I'm like, I would love to leave. I would love to move. I want to start over. I want to start new. It's not gonna happen. Is it really? I did not know that, but okay. That definitely gotcha. Um, yeah, like sometimes I'll have somebody come on and we'll start talking about like locations and they'll be like, that's insane. And then other times it's like, no, it's really not. I also grew up traveling though. Not traveling, but like I grew up driving to see family a lot more than most people, I would say. Um, because again, I had family. So when we moved to Pennsylvania, most of my family was in the Washington, D.C. area. So it's about 2 hours. And then my great grandparents lived 2.5 hours away. So we would do that every holiday. We would go to my great grandparents first because they were the furthest away. And then we would go basically like out of the way to see my grandparents because that was another hour and a half. And then it was like 2 hours home. And we did that every holiday. So, Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that. And then that didn't account for like once a month we would go see my grandparents or they would come up to us. Like the travel it's always very interesting to hear like what people think is a long time to be in the car. You live in Sydney, so public transport is quite reliable, which is nice. Yes. Um, and that's a big thing for the States too. Like in the bigger, more heavily populated areas, we have better public transportation. We just don't have it. We do, but we don't have it where I'm at. Like where I live, if you wanted to be picked up by the bus, you would call them and figure out where the stop was. There are like more stops in town that are like actually marked as bus stops, but like out where I am, nada. Kitty cat car. And some of the people, um, I went to a really heavily populated area school system where I grew up. So I was one of the first kids to get on the school bus in the morning, and I was one of the last ones to get off. And I would get on the bus in the morning at 6:45. I would not get to school until 7:30. Uh, oh, okay. Now we're gonna play games of like, what do we call this? Okay, hold on. So let me show you. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about as far as the bus. Because we don't have like, we have buses. That's what comes through. Ava did go to the bus. So I feel like for like comparison purposes, right? We'll do a normal yellow school bus, which just looks like, here, let me just, okay. Let me, big bus? Where is it? I just want, will that work? Stop. Stop. Do not do that again. You shook my whole computer, dude. Yeah, big bus. That's huge. But like this is like what I'm like, this is, I guess, my original, what I was talking about were like these. Yes, thank you, Rowan. So, oh, right. Okay. So here, let me show you this first. I pulled it up, so I'm gonna show you. Sorry, I hate to be that guy. But like this is what I'm talking about. This is the sort of bus that I'm talking about. This is the thing that comes through my area. Not okay, never mind. Anyway, it I don't care. It's called Rapid Transit. But like they're like buses, like a school bus. They're just different colors, right? But where I live, because I live like you could probably, let's see here. Now I'm curious. Now we're like in a whole different rabbit hole. Okay, let's see here. How to ride. Bus route that will take you where you need to go, but navigating the yeah, so you can schedule variations. Or no, those are scheduled variations. I don't know. It may be different for, honestly, it may be different actually for me specifically. I hate, like, not to, what? You go eat. Go eat your nuggies, bud. We, very long story, very short. Myself and my two daughters, as well as this little guy, unfortunately not my oldest. What? Is it because I was looking at pictures of buses? Yeah, I'm done looking at buses. But long story short is that myself as well as my two girls have a bleeding disorder. So we don't clot properly. And then this little guy is kind of grandfathered in. But so we, because of that bleeding disorder, because this state knows that like we are going to have higher out of pocket costs for medical testing, medications, that kind of a thing. Yeah, dinosaurs. the state, our state, I guess, most states in the United States, will help cover your medical insurance. Again, this is a very different system than anywhere else. The states are very weird. So like take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. But to kind of help with the out of pocket, they basically will help pick up some of the costs. And one of the things that we qualify for because of that is different assistance programs, and commuter is one of them. So it may just be a commuter thing for me. I don't know, to be honest. Like I said, I do know that for 100% there are stops in town. I like live between major cities. So it's like it's 20 minutes, half an hour, in just about any direction for me to get to a major area. So, I mean, like we've got Walmart and Dollar General and all that, but call that a shuttle bus. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, we like to work with miscommunications in the States, so we just call everything a bus and hope for the best. More confused you can make another person, the better. No. It's honestly, I think it has more to do with Americans kind of being lazy and not wanting to use more words than they have to. But that's me. Okay, are you done eating? You can do that then. Let's see what these guys are up to. She is about to be in her 3rd trimester. I'm telling you, it's like every other stream we have a baby. We end up go eat. You're cold? Then go sit on the blankie. House? I don't know what you want to do. But yeah, yeah, no problem. We learned something together because I had to look it up too. It's, I don't know. I think it's kind of backwards sometimes, but it just is what it is. I try overall to not complain too much because frankly, I'm not out there protesting or anything to make changes. I have a big voice for the causes that mean something to me. And that's really what that comes down to. Link is erratic. Sure. Go for it, my dude. Why is there a bookshelf? Hey, that bookshelf that I put down? I found it. That bookshelf that I put down when I was trying to decorate everything? Totally found it. Do you not like your dinosaurs?
Shimul.
Dinosaurs, dinosaurs. Right, exactly. Well, I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, I think that you could find a way to make any cause link to a person. There are causes that are important to me because they are my everyday life. So like, the bleeding disorder, you know, connective tissue disorder. I have always raised money and been a part of the Arthritis Foundation. Those are causes that are important to me because they are things that affect my life every single day. But there are causes that do but don't affect me anymore that I still stand up for. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, for example, not being in the States, I'm sure the political climate is rather interesting from the outside looking in. Women's rights have been a big hot topic issue. And I am 100% behind women's rights. I'll sit here and I'll argue with whoever. And I think that it's important to bring up points that people might not have thought about either. So but for me, just for me personally, that's a big cause that I fight for because I fought for almost 5 years to even have my tubes tied, let alone a hysterectomy. I fought for years to get that, and I wanted it. So there's certain things that I will always fight for, that I will always feel strongly about. And especially with raising kids, it's not just you, it's how is it going to affect them? How is it going to affect their future? So yeah, not to get all like deep and like I would agree that there are views that are skewed one way or the other. I think that there are some people who trust people at their word, and I unfortunately no longer do that. I've been lied to too many times, is really what that comes down to. So I don't, but I've also always been taught dinosaurs that that actions speak louder than words. So overall, I think that, I can sit here and say things till I'm blue in the face, but some people just aren't gonna listen. And there's also the mentality of like, that could never happen to me. And I get it, fully understand it. But it, like, these things, where? I don't, well then get it. Go get your dinosaur, it's all on the floor. No? No. Okay. Goofball. But yeah, so, alrighty. Sorry to get you on a like heavy topic. I know you said that you were just kind of chilling, hanging out, and I just made it. We got into some heavy topics. I'm sorry. You're just trying to relax. It's always interesting to talk to people from different areas, different states, different countries, to hear about the differences. I think that that's funny. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm having fun having the conversation on learning. I'm always for learning new things. Of course, it makes me want to go visit things way more, but All right, let's see. Right. What is your name? Rowan. Buddy, please don't play with that. The candle's not on to blow out. See? There's no flames. Nope, it's not lit right now, so we don't need to blow it out. No, don't pull on those. That's how we make it go fire. Make it smell good. Okay, chill. No country's perfect, but you won't see me in the States anytime. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I have my sister-in-law actually lived in Italy for like 2.5 years, I think. I want to say it was 2.5 years. It felt like forever, and I wasn't even in the relationship, okay? But in high school, my sister-in-law, her dad, was military and got stationed in Italy. So they moved to Italy for like it was like 1.5 years, 2 years. And she's been like she was more than happy to come back to the States to be with family, to be with friends again. But they talk all the time about just like they're just gonna up and leave, and I'm like, are you paying for my plane ticket? And my passport for that matter, because I don't have one of those either. I should really get one. But I should get a passport because it's easier than a driver's license as far as flying is concerned. Because yet another thing, the states have all screwed up. No, do not shake the desk. Okay. She needs to eat. Did she not eat the food that she made? Oh, they're all reacting to the first snow. That's cute. Okay. Eat. Pee. Sleep. You are reacting to your first. I can't believe that's his first snow. No, you cannot fly internationally on a driver's license. To leave the country, you do have to have a passport. However, across the states, as long as your state identification is sufficient and has the information that it's supposed to, then you can fly. I don't know what that would be called. In-house. In country. So like I could fly to Florida, but I couldn't fly to the UK. Domestic. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word for that. I was like, commercial? That's not right. Because it's like commercial or private. Obviously, I don't get on planes much. Planes kind of wig me out. My first flight is actually supposed to be in November. Yeah, in November, I'm supposed to be going to Florida to visit a friend of mine. And we're supposed to be going to Warped Tour in Orlando, and I'm geeking out about it. I need to like buy plane tickets and stuff for that, or put it on my credit card and start paying it off. That's the goal anyway. I would love to get down to Florida to see her and spend some time, but we'll see. Okay, you also need to eat. What is it with you people and not eating? And then go to sleep. You are pretty much good to go. You should eat. Did you do homework and extra credit? You can do extra credit work. Do some extra credit work.
Okay. Sharif?
So that you can come home A students on Monday. Can you not? Oh, well, Mom's at the fridge right now. Get some leftovers. The baby's asleep, so we don't need that. And then Bonnie is awake. And Bonnie needs to sleep. Is she going to sleep? Is that the one that we're gonna sleep in? I'm good with that. Go ahead and sleep. And then it's cold, so why don't you come set this to warmer? Gotcha. So everybody that I know that flies like a lot is like, yeah, flying
Ginger
100%. My
Bay.
dad would rather, and like time-wise, don't get me wrong, I totally get it. My dad would rather get on a plane to fly, I guess like 2 hours from North Carolina where they live. So 7.5 hour drive from where I live. About 5 from my brother, where my dad's office is in Virginia. And my dad would rather drive the hour to the closest airport, fly the 2 hours, and then be where he needs to be, than do all the driving. But like, my thing is more like, I mean, you can change your flights, but like, I can get in the car and start driving home whenever. You know what I mean? Also, the shenanigans that have been going on with planes lately does not make me excited to get on a plane. I'm kind of like, I could just like get a beater car. I don't know. Neo Lake Strokes. Rowan Rummel. We do not play in the bathroom. Get out of the bathroom. Close the door. No. Then take diaper off and sit, but you don't need to open the door. Keep the door open. Keep the door open so mommy can help you if you need it. Right? Yeah, no. The shenanigans with planes going on right now. Nah. 4 wheels on the ground. Thank you very much. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not making out of it regardless. But I will. So like, I briefly said it earlier, but like, I have a bleeding disorder. So like, I don't carry enough of some of the. Your body carries different clotting factor, and they all work together to form a clot to stop you from bleeding. And one of the major ones, factor 8, is what I don't produce enough of. So basically the way that it was explained to us was that factor 8 is like the boat that carries everybody to the bleed. So we don't make enough of it. So we don't have enough boats to get everybody to the bleed quickly. So it's not about the volume. Like, we're still bleeding the same amount. It's not like we're bleeding faster. We just bleed longer. But like, you could have like internal bleeding that you don't know about, and your body doesn't clot it properly. So yeah, it's like a whole big thing. Yeah. So like, I mean, like, eventually we will, like, we do clot eventually by ourselves, but it is a lot longer of a process. You have to kind of encourage it. And then we have medications that help try and encourage that as well. It's funny though, because like, I turned 30 this year, and I got diagnosed 3 years ago. So like, I don't mean to be that guy, I don't mean to be all like hardcore or anything, but like, I grew up in the 90s. Thank you. I took a fastball, a baseball, to the forehead. I had a lump on my forehead the same size as that baseball. I wore bandanas like at my eyebrows for probably like a month.
Hombres.
And it's funny to think about because, like, we were at my brother's baseball practice. This kid chucked the ball really fast. I was going to catch it. He was a pitcher, so like it was like a fast ball. And I was going to catch it, and I did. I just caught it with my forehead. And my mom got a semi-cold diet soda out of the vending machine. So, you know, it wasn't like super cold. Gets it out of the vending machine and has me hold that on my head. I'm like 10, maybe 11 years old. She asked me who the United States president is. I was like, Mom, I don't know that on a good day. I don't know any of these. I don't know the answer to any of the questions you're trying to ask me right now. But like, I went home. I took Tylenol. I took ibuprofen. Went to bed. Went to school the next day. Sucked. I don't think I even went to the doctor for it. But like, if myself or one of my girls got hit like that now, we'd be in the emergency room just to be sure. Let me see, actually. I think it was like this time last year. Let me see. I want to say it was this time. Maybe it was 2 years ago. That's crazy to think about. Let's see. Nope, that's not gonna show that way. I'm trying to find a picture of this giant goose egg that my daughter got last year. I mean, let's see. Year would have been 2024. And I want to say it was like March-ish. Might have been before that. Might have been after that. Well, even like, here's a picture. I don't know how well you can see it. This is Rowan, so my little guy. And if you can see that, he's got a big goose egg right there in between his eyeballs. I don't even remember what he did to get that one either, but like it like came off of his face. They're pretty sure he also has the bleeding disorder, but he has not been diagnosed because it's actually really hard to diagnose. Especially, it's not super hard to diagnose. It's a blood test. But it is complicated because, especially for children, when you go to do the blood test, you're right. Thank you so much. You have a good rest of your day too. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend. Let me see. I can't find it. But yeah, we just get these crazy goose eggs and I don't even know what to do with them. But we always have to get them checked for to make sure that there's not like a brain bleed or anything. So it's always good stuff, good times. Ava is by far our there it is. There's her giant goose egg. And her hospital band. Oh, it's so bright. You can't even see it. But yeah, she had like it was bad. Even the one, she had one last week. That was pretty bad. We bruise like crazy, but it's the bleeding disorder, so. All right. It is actually 10:30 here, and I still have stuff I need to do. One of which is take a shower and get ready for the day to just. And Rowan's being drama. So Cindy, our matriarch, is about to hit the 3rd trimester, so she'll do that Monday. And we will we'll have our next baby then. So keep those baby names in mind for sure. We are doing video game names. So far we have had Cortana, Laura, Link, Peach, Crash, Neo, Bonnie, and Sonic. I still can't believe I named the last baby Sonic. But it is what it is. We are wrapping up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I know that it was early, so there are people that are probably just trying to jump in. And we're actually, Rowan, can you please stop? And we're actually on our way out. Like I said, I started early today. It's a, yeah, it's a sheep. It's a Minecraft sheep. But anyway, but yeah, next stream we'll have our 9th, maybe even 10th, babies, which is terrifying. At that point, if we have another set of twins, I will cry. And then we'll have to move Link out. Otherwise, we won't have room for more babies. We won't even have room for her to get pregnant at that point. So, yeah. And then the twins are the next set of adults, which is nuts. And they should be teens come Monday, Sims time. We didn't play much Sims today, but that's okay. I had fun. I had some awesome conversation. And I'm all for that. I will get better about like playing and conversating at the same time, I promise. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you are celebrating the holiday this weekend, happy Easter. And we will talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.
Give me a dream with no end. I wanna have a beautiful day. Give me a dream with no hands. I wanna have a beautiful day. Give me a dream with no hands. I wanna have a beautiful day. Give me a dream with no hands. I wanna have a beautiful day. Give me a dream with no hands. I wanna have a beautiful day. Getting so high, here with a jive. Shoes gonna click and I'm back with you. Suddenly lost, stopping the show. Everybody will be sad and blue. Losing my mind, falling behind. Lost track of the time, don't know what to do. Started to swing, banging a string. It's the beginning of something new. Something new. Something new. Something new. Something new. Something new. Something new.